Off, I'd like to say sorry for the no makeup. I am really sick. I just got out of the hospital on the 7th for a very serious GI infection. I have had GI or stomach and bowel problems since about 2012. And they took my gallbladder thinking it was my gallbladder, but I still had symptoms. Um, I threw up almost every day for a while for several years. Now it's gone down to about once a week at least. And there are other gross details that you probably don't want to know. And pull up a picture, that's me in the hospital, trying to get better from this, trying to stay happy, even though it was absolute hell. I was in so much misery. Uh, what happened is I got referred to a GI specialist, and she recommended that we do a colonoscopy and endoscopy. And after the colonoscopy, I felt fine, but after a couple hours, I started feeling discomfort in my gut. And as the day progressed, it started getting worse and worse and worse and worse until it felt like my guts were all spilling out everywhere. Whenever I got up or anything, it hurt like hell. Um, but they put me on morphine. It was it was the most painful experience I think I've had for a long time. And I was running a fever for several days in the hospital, just not getting better. Nobody knew why. They still don't know why I'm this sick. They don't know what it is. They don't know, anything except that it's not contagious and that it was almost terminally infectious. So I'm glad I got to the hospital when I did, because they've known I've had an infection for years. They keep saying your white blood cell count is high, Holly. Your white blood cell count is high, and it means you have an infection. And when they did the CAT scan on my abdomen, they found out that it was an infection of the small intestine where it meets the large intestines. And it's not Crohn's because my colonoscopy was so clean. My GI surgeon was really shocked to hear that I was in the hospital for that, because she's like, no way. Her GI tract looks so clean, and it's just all manner of stuff. And I have my mental illness on top of that to deal with. It's pain. But I started up a GoFundMe to help me get financially stable again. And I know some people are going to be like, well, you should spend less frivolously and everything. It's not that I'm spending frivolously. I'm very thrifty with what I buy, and I usually buy the best quality for the best price. And sometimes you win big on good deals, sometimes you lose big on bad deals. But, I got set up with the best deal on my SSDI. I had a really good lawyer who set me up on pretty much almost the max you can get without having to pay it back. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying that I I know my spending habits are not that great, but I really am not supposed to save money. You can only save up to $2,000 before your Medicaid gets yanked away. And well, I could save that, but I'd have to have it taken out of the chunks of my weekly checks. And I possibly could tighten the belt a little bit and get to, but it would be months of waiting for it all to accumulate. And I just want to get it done and over with. It's not just my medical bills, it's my uh, outstanding car payment from when my car got repoed. And my dad is co-signed on there, and I want to get him cleared of that because he took a big risk to try and help me get that car. And I loved that car so much, that little Dashie, I call her. She was a 2005, I think, new Beetle convertible. I know, pricey, but pricey for, well, I had a job at the time. And I had my ex-husband who was helping me too. So, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, links are in the description. I also started Instagram if anybody's interested. It's kind of like a story the way I've got it laid out. Go all the way back to the beginning and scroll through them to the end, and you kind of see a bit of the story of how my illnesses have unfurled over the last couple of years. I'll leave a link in the description. Um, what else was I going to say? Haven't had any problems mentally since April. I actually went to Pearl County Behavioral for a while in April because I got really sick again and I lost a lot of sleep and I broke down. So I'm doing okay mentally though because he's put me on a new shot. My doctor has put me on a new shot called Trenza and it's really sharpened me up. I hope I can still keep the humor going for Frizzy-Haired Psychotic Chick though, because I just a lot of serious things going on in my life. But I like to laugh at my own misery, my own disorder, my own psychosis, or whatever you want to call it. I just embrace the insanity and run with it. But anyway, just thought I'd let everyone know I'm still alive. I do intend to get more Frizzy-Haired Psychotic Chick videos done, and not with the dead monotone version that I read off this prompts because I was too lazy to memorize it because I was just experimenting to see if I could do it that way. But we'll try. I need someone to help me film the opening of my review for The Happening, though. I got the script done for a long time ago, and I just need somebody to just very simply, fly the camera into the room and just come at me with it, because her depressed side comes and gets her. But I just, I have ideas. I just haven't been able to get them done because I'm stuck with The Happening. I want to do The Happening next because everybody hates it and I actually like it. So, but anyway, I have ideas and things. It's just I need wardrobe for the Haired Psychotic Chick. That's another reason I get the corsets and things, and I've grown out of them. And I have to replace the normal black corset that I have to get that I wear normally in Frizzy-Haired Psychotic Chick. So it's just, and they're cheap. They're not really expensive. I mean, a corset like the one that I wear in that's only about $35 if you can catch it on sale. So, I'm very, very thrifty, but it's stylish in the way I thrift shop. I know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to assure people that I'm not going to waste their money on a bunch of crap, because I'm more responsible than that. I used to have a job. I understand that you don't use your social money for certain things like getting tattoos and things. I would never use the social money for that. But anyway, I think I've rambled enough. Uh, Catch y'all later.